Hello everyone, welcome to the Lungleng Show. Today I would like to give a short update on what is happening today at the Secretariat, where the protest is led by CTAN and the NNQF on the absorption and the regularization of 147 assistant professors and librarians. That was the issue, the order which was issued last year. So they are protesting against that. There has to be a fair system where everyone gets equal opportunity to, write for this exam without necessarily absorbing people who have been serving in the college as professor or assistant professor or librarian. Everyone should get an equal opportunity. So I think as a protest against that, they have intensified the protest today. That is on Monday today. And we can see, bigger number of students and aspirants coming together and shouting slogans and voice of protest against that so-called absorption done by the Department of Higher Education. So before we jump into that, I would like to take you back to a brief history of how that happened. So in the year 2024, last year, there was an order where it says that 147 assistant professors and the librarians will be absorbed and regularized by the Department of Higher Education.
Thank you, sir, for sparing your time. So I have some few questions regarding the protest today. So the first question is, how many people are attending the protest today?
We cannot be sure about the numbers but you can see the number of turnout is much more than the first and second day.
Okay. The second question is, how do you want to react to the Honorable Minister forcing the government colleges to counter protest, your mass protest?
Pardon?
How do you want to react to the Honorable Minister forcing government colleges to counter protest, today's protest?
See, this power is something, the political power that he has, it's not a permanent thing. So when it is his time, having this power, he should use it wisely, not in a wrong way which will hurt the emotions of the public, or not in a way which will hamper the future of the educated people in Nagaland. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, how long will the sit in protest last for today?
For today, we have seek permission till 4:30.
4:30.
But if our demands are not met, this will continue tomorrow also.
Okay. So the last question is, if the Department of Higher Education does not respond positively, so will you continue the protest?
Yes, of course, we will continue
Okay.
till our demands are met.
Okay. So, thank you, sir.
So this is today's protest that's ongoing, and we can see hundreds and hundreds more of students. I think it will even be thousands. So I think the social media is gaining momentum on the alleged injustice and backdoor appointments that the Department of Higher Education is doing. So as a response to that, a lot of students and aspirants are coming out from their comfort zone and walking down on the road to protest against the Higher Education Department. So this is what is happening today, and a lot of speeches were made earlier today. And I would like to show you Mr. Temchen Imna Along, the concerned minister for higher education, that the statements that he made right outside Dimapur airport to the global window. Let's just look at his statement again.
All viewers, we have to understand one thing. Amakan bura khushi kurigina itu 140-50 manuke ini appoint kurigina ini kiba kora no hai. The system needs an upholding. Kile gule post create kurigina NPSC te jaigina aha time takte hole ek saal adha man hui jay. Every year amakan NEP 2020 policy opore इतिया अपग्रेडेशन लगी थे इतिया भी मुगान लगा गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस थे more than 100-200 टीचर्स लगे तो इतिया इतु 140 समथिंग के आमागन बड़ा मिटिकेट कराने को ले किमान लंबा तक तानी के ना लुई जाबो ताकन के इतु भी अलग भावना करिबो लागे इमोशनल डिसीजन लोआ नहोय तो गवर्नमेंट बड़ा as a minister in charge I have not taken an emotional decision on this. I have taken a very practical decision, pleaded with the cabinet, requested the cabinet led by Honorable Chief Minister that they deserve to be in the system legitimately.
This is what the concerned ministers say. We are not taking decision emotionally, rather it's a decision based on practicality. I think that we don't know, you are the best judge as a viewer, whether this decision has been emotional or this has been done practically. Practicality wise, yes, there could be some elements of practicality in here. However, the protest and the arguments of the protesters is also that they are not denying the contributions made by those assistant professors and librarians. That's the argument made by these protesters. Rather, they want fair process. Everyone should enter the system in a very fair manner, giving equal opportunity to every aspirant or every individual aspiring to become an assistant professor. I think that's the message given by the protesters. So I would like you to listen to this protest message given by one of the leaders, mentioned below, Govt, and he's spearheading the protest. I mean, the mass protest, and he's the president of the Combined Technical Association of Nagaland. So I would like you to listen to his speech that he made today.
Now see, he's saying that the appointment regularization is not out of emotion. Emotion la noe gwase. Government emotion ba decision la noe gwase. So example like itia 2020 they appoint aro tai gwase. Magulan 15-16 years kam grehan 20 years kam grehan gi na moro mase gwase. So it was like 2020 they man bishi appoint gwase ki ase 2020 gwase na mai. Aro ekta government thakaro Combined Technical Association of Nagaland bra sabi itia to soil department de terminate kore parise, power department de parise, higher technical de parise, PhD de parise, PWD de parise. To itu department de kimas alak special ekta ase. Alak de parise ke itu na pare. Why is so difficult? Why so reluctant? Aro, sorry. Example like Ita, many of the officers are on duty here. DSP and ESC and Ayate Ahina say, Tantira struggle Gunak Purina Paishatani Tanisro. Tam Janeseto, Kulimon Tagado say, Ita 147 John Doe 2016 la Age Pichando appointment Pina Zeto. Ito ang regular kudile, ito ang la pichide NPC wa pahangi sub deprived role hoy. Tala list to 147 pichide hu jaw na hoy. How fair is that? Ida whole what is the point of studying, sacrificing so much? Ito ay kulibon ase. Aro he is taking an excuse of the lack of manpower. It is not at all right, okay? आपने सब के लिए जानियो दुर्मन से NPSC rule number 9 clause 4 de लिखिना असलो तदे कुइना से already manu retire na hogi de 12 months agi de any department should send the post to NPSC for advertisement clear लिखिना से तो excuse no na parmude itu ko ase.
For those who don't understand Nagamis, I would like to briefly state what he just stated. I'd like to just summarize in a little bit. He's saying that the minister in charge is saying it's not an emotional decision, rather it's a very practical decision. If that's the case, then this CETAN, which is Combined Technical Association of Nagaland and NNQF, I mean, they have been fighting against the backdoor appointments in various departments like soil department and many other departments, and they have been able to revoke those orders of regularization from those departments. They've been able to force the department to revoke those regularization and absorption. Then he's asking, why is it too difficult for this higher education department to do that? What is so special about this department? I mean, that's the question that he raised. And one of the important points that he raised was that the concerned minister was saying that since there is due to lack of time, they had to make a decision in order to fill in the vacant post in order to teach students without any disturbance in between. So that's why they had to make a decision in order to fill in the vacant post so that students do not lost any academic year. But this guy is again hitting back at the minister, saying that according to the NBSC rule 9 clause 4, it says that any department which has a post that is going to be vacant should notify the NBSC 12 months ahead so that NBSC can start recruiting. This is today's update. We'll see what happens, and it's our wish that both the parties come to an understanding and make sure the rule of law exists, and at the same time justice for everyone aspiring to become a professor. So this is something that everybody genuinely wish. I wish all the best to everyone. So thanks for tuning in. We'll give you update later.